All right, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It is September 13th at the time of you guys watching this. We are traveling, so we're not going to have a full MLB breakdown video coming your way. Usually we go through each and every game on the slate. I give you my lean on the side, total, player props, all that stuff. But when we travel, we make a more concise and kind of hybrid version of the video. So I have my three favorite plays coming your way in today's video. I'm about to fall asleep. It is late. I'm recording this late Thursday night, well, technically Friday morning. But, if we start to slur or drift off, or I just fall asleep here and it's a 10-hour video, you know exactly why. We are running on fumes here. But again, three plays coming your way in today's video. In terms of yesterday, we go 2-1. We'll take it. Second profitable day in a row after 3 or 4 days of kind of in the red, taking some big L's in the forehead, right? So it's good to see the MLB picks heating up again. Fingers crossed it stays like that. But we had the Reds Cardinals first five under 4.5. That wasn't really all that sweaty. They scored the bulk of their runs in the sixth and seventh inning. We also scored the cash the Rangers in the Mariners Nerfy. The one that didn't come through and is probably our worst look. Obviously, the only losing one of the night. Red Sox Yankees over 8.5. It was what, 2-1 win for the Yankees in extra innings, so bad look there. Speaking of bad looks, this was not a bad look, but it's a bad beat. Patrick cashes half of the ride today with Houston, but the Detroit Tigers lose outright and do not come through with their run line. So if we had the womp womp, we dropped the womp womp on you, Patrick, but you luck out here. We are traveling. We don't have our soundboard, so no womp womp for the ride of the day. But guys, get your favorite plays in the comments with the hashtag ride of the day or hashtag ROTD. Now, what I will say is that we're probably not going to select anyone for the shoutouts while we're traveling this weekend, but still, those ride of the day comments help everyone out in the comments. So make sure to get your favorite plays down there and discuss what you guys are rolling with using that hashtag ride of the day. But all right, let's buckle up. Let's get this thing going here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Jumping into play number one, A's and White Sox first five under 4.5. So really making this play based on Garrett Crochet being on the mound for the White Sox. I don't know all that much about the starter for the Athletics. I think he has one start, and they did cash the first five under. That was against Detroit in a 1-0 game. So I guess that's good to see. But this, again, is kind of based on Garrett Crochet, because if you were to ask me out of these two lineups which one I think is the better offense, I would say the Athletics. Still not really afraid of both of them, or either of them, I should say. But Garrett Crochet should be able to go out there and do the job. In home starts this season, he's cashed the under in his first five in 75% of those, including his last two games. So we love to see that. And like I already mentioned, Basso on the mound for the Athletics, he at least has the first five under in his start of this season. So it's a good look. I kind of wanted to get this more in the minus 120 price range, but paying a little bit of juice. We have two kind of juicy plays and one normally juiced play, I guess, in today's video. But that A's White Sox, again, kind of fading both of these offenses. And then it's like the cherry on top, the fact that we have Garrett Crochet going. So give me that first five under. I don't see a lot of offense going here. And again, just having a stud pitcher like Crochet on the mound should be a nice little, put some gasoline on the fire, but actually take the oxygen away from it, because we don't want any runs. Moving on to play number two here. Simple. We're looking at the Cubs money line, and it honestly is coming down to the fact that this Cubs offense has been rolling, right? Last few games, 10, 6, and 8 runs. They lost that game 2 days ago against the Dodgers, and they scored 8 runs. They lost 10-8. Now they go to Colorado, and you're telling me a team that has scored double digits in 2 of their last 6 games, they've scored 8 plus in like 4 of their last 7. A team's that offense is clearly clicking right now. They're not going to be able to go into Colorado and put up a big number. I like the idea of the team total over, but it is fairly high right now, so I think we'll just pay that juice, minus 142, trust Carne Asada, who's listed on the mound today, and trust the fact that this Cubs offense is going off. Like, to be honest, Austin Gomber against the Cubs, I don't really care who's pitching for the Cubs. I like Carne Asada, even though he's kind of a middle-of-the-pack pitcher for them, but it could have been anybody, and I'm still trusting this lineup. So give me the Cubs on the money line. They have the better bat, should have the better bullpen, and the better pitcher here, and they're in an environment with the altitude in which their offense is already cooking. It should make them able to cook even more against a bad Rockies team. Even if they put up like 6, right? I think that's going to be too much for the Rockies to kind of combat. Moving on to our last play of the game. I know this is a quick video, guys, but we got to get this out early. We're grinding right now. Like, literally, the minute my head hits this pillow, I'm going to be like this. Just knocked the hell out, but it is what it is. We're looking at the Nationals and the Marlins Nerfy. We have DJ Hers listed to start, going up against, I believe it's Edward Cabrera. What this is honestly kind of a fading of both offenses here, and I like the idea of both of these pitchers being the type of guy that can go out there and actually look really good for maybe 3 outs, 6 outs. All we need is 3. DJ Hers, 60% of his starts this season at home has resulted in the Nerfy. We flip it over to the away side with Eddie Cabrera on the mound. Looks good as well, 63% of his starts. So again, these are two pitchers that can go out there and look good for 1 inning, 2 innings. We only need 1/2 inning from each of these guys. You know what I mean? And we're cashing it near even odds at -105. Throw in the fact that neither one of these offenses is all that hot or looking all that great, and throw in the fact that they're not big first inning scoring teams. I like the Nerfy in this spot. And again, I think you're getting good odds. Like, I'd play this up to -120-ish, and we're getting at -105. So don't mind that whatsoever. Again, putting the trust in two pitchers that I've been critical of, but for 6 outs, each of them having 3 to deal with, I think that they can look pretty damn good. So to recap here, we're looking at play number 1 is the A's White Sox first 5 under. Play number 2 is probably the only non-filthy pick that we have. Like, think about it. We have 5 teams involved in our picks today. We have the A's, the White Sox, the Marlins, the Nats, and the Cubs money line. This is probably the only one where it's not really a gross team, but Cubs money line is our second play. And then play number 3 is the Marlins, Nats, Nerfy. Wow. Comment filthy if you made it this far in the video, because man, oh man, did we pick some filthy games. But I do like them. I do like the spots. Hopefully it's not the loony brains talking right now. But that's all I have for you guys in today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to check out all of the NFL content that we're posting throughout the weekend. We have stuff real time. Then also we have some pre-recorded videos for the slates and whatnot. So make sure to check those out. As always, guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Again, comment filthy if you made it this far. We'll catch you guys in the next one, all right? Peace out.